There is 4 really good reasons why I think this is one of the absolute best products you could potentially purchase, especially if you own an electric car or you have solar panels. Guys, I have just had a pretty big problem. I haven't been able to record videos for 2 days because the power went out at my house. I don't yet have backup energy storage, but I do have, guys, I do have a 1 kilowatt EcoFlow battery. Now, I used that battery to power my fridges, but eventually it did run out of power because the power was out for 2 days. So I also had another problem. My electric car, I ran out of juice, right? I wanted to see how much range I could get out of it, and I drove it till it died. You know, I found a solution to that, to EVs running out of power and my house not having power. That is a new product that was sent to me called the EcoFlow DELTA Pro 3. This is a battery. EcoFlow DELTA 3 battery pack. So this is a 4 kilowatt hour battery. The new version of this battery has the ability to put out, I think, about 7 kilowatt of power. So you can power pretty much everything in your house from it. Now the power just went out of our house recently, and now we have one of these to sort that out. So in future, if the power goes out, we will use this. But we're also going to use this to power some of our appliances at night time. So, let's see if I can get this open. Let's just get that out. Well, the cool thing about these batteries is that you can use them for so many different things. You can charge your EV with one of these. So if you're going on a long road trip, camping, use it for camping. Use it when the power goes out. Just use it to power, charge it with your solar during the day. So you charge it with your solar during the day, and then you can use it at night time to save a bit of money on your power bills. But they are heavy. Let's see if I can get it out. Let's get back a little bit, Becky. Let's see if I can get it out. Cal, you want to help me? Hold the box. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Alright. So what do we got in there, guys? Power cord. Yep. Let's have a look. It's in the box. Alright. Power cord to charge it. Now apparently you can charge them in about 50 minutes. I don't know how that's possible. But it says on their website that you can charge it in 50 minutes, which is really fast. So this is what you use to plug into the unit. And that's all it is. Instructions, quick start guide, stay in charge with smart power. So I think you can actually get it to charge, customize your power usage intelligently with the EcoFlow app. Alright guys, I haven't used the app. I'm going to have to use that to see how that works. What's this one? So you can get an extra battery pack. That is the same size, weirdly, as that. Right, that's an extra 4 kilowatt module. And that just sits on top. So then you can become, rather than being 4 kilowatt, now it becomes 8 kilowatt. Which is kind of a good idea. But it runs on the same power electronics as the battery on the bottom. So I think the good thing about it is you don't actually have to carry it. You can just roll it along, which is a lot easier. Alright guys, let's try it out.
Yeah.
Hey guys, now the sun has gone down over there. I'm running the ice bath on the battery. So there is now we have the ice bath mainly because it's good for Shanna for her cancer. If you do hot cold therapy, there are big benefits for cancer, especially her type of cancer. So having this ice bath here is really good for us. But Obviously running it, getting the temperature down to 10 or 9 or even 8 degrees Celsius does take a fair bit of power. When the sun goes down, I'm just paying for that power. I don't have any backup batteries at home yet. So the idea was, well, use this battery. Sorry about the hair, by the way, I've just done a triathlon. The idea was use the battery to run the ice bath when we're not getting any power from our solar panels. And so far, as you can hear, it's purring away, machine is going, and it's running purely off battery power. It's going to be quite interesting to see how long it actually lasts for, how long the battery lasts for. Right now, the battery has 97% output. Output is 1063 watts. It should last for it should last all night, I believe, probably even longer than that. This is a battery that's big enough to give you enough power in these sorts of situations. When your electric car has run out of power, or your home, your power goes out and you can't work, like I couldn't for the last 2 days, as you can see, not many videos on the channel. So the EcoFlow DELTA Pro 3, it's a 4 kilowatt hour battery. In Australia, you can get them for around 5,000 Australian dollars. In the United States, they cost $3,260 right now on the US website. And for me, this is the perfect solution. This can power my house enough in an emergency situation. So here are the details behind this battery pack. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. As I said, I now have one of these batteries. I actually contacted the company and I said, guys, I had this situation. I have one of your 1 kilowatt batteries. It was great, but I did use it all and I need a bigger battery. Can you send me something bigger? They've sent me the Delta Pro 3. So this thing is obviously a step up. It's 4 times bigger. It's a 4 kilowatt hour battery, which, yeah, like I said, I think for most situations when you have a blackout at home, that's going to be enough. It's going to be enough to run your fridges. I've got 2 fridges here, enough to run your microwave, those essential things to power your phones, enough power for, potentially a couple of days if you ration the power out, if you just do what you need in that period of time. The other thing you can do, you can charge your EV using one of these if your EV goes flat. So if you wanted to, if this is the kind of scenario where, you're not going to use this all the time at home, you could also stick it in the back of your electric car. And it would be like having an emergency charging situation. But I'm also thinking of doing some more camping. The boys and I, we found this place. It's about 2 hours north of here, around the Forster area. And we've been told there's some really good surf breaks there with very, very quiet, not a lot of people there, great waves. So we want to go up there and we're going to use this battery to basically power our campsite. I'm kind of thinking to myself, all right, there's 3 reasons to have it. Charge your EV if I run out of power or if I just need a power boost. Power my home if there's another blackout, which I'm going to guess there probably will be, and also to power my campsite. Now, the other thing I'm actually thinking about, and I want to get your feedback on this, I could actually connect this to my house. Now, you can actually purchase multiple batteries. So you can purchase add-on battery packs for this power station. So what that means is that actually on the Australian website, you can buy the Delta Pro 3, plus you can get 1 extra battery. And for that extra battery, you only pay $3,900 for that extra 4 kilowatts of battery power. But if you want to have 2 extra batteries, you can also get a pack where you get the Delta Pro 3 plus 2 extra batteries. And so you're getting, it's about 12 kilowatt in total power. You could run your home on all of that. So you can actually connect these batteries to your house. In addition to that, I actually have a portable solar panel that connects to the EcoFlow. And what I can do when I'm camping is, or even in an emergency power situation, can actually charge the actual battery itself with that solar panel, that portable solar panel. So that's a really cool feature as well. For those of you who might have already bought one of these batteries, because thousands of people have already bought these batteries, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I've already got the Eco Delta Pro. So what's the difference between the EcoFlow Delta Pro and the EcoFlow Delta Pro 3? There's a few differences. The new one is bigger. It's basically a 4.1 kilowatt hour battery versus the original battery, which was a 3.6 kilowatt hour battery. So a fair bit more power. You get an extra 500 watts of power. Basically, it's about 12% bigger in terms of the actual amount of power you're getting. It can also put out more power. It can put 4,000 watts of power out instead of 3,200. So the amount of wattage you can get from this new version of the Delta Pro 3 has increased by about 20%. You've gone from 3,200 watts for the previous version to 4,000 watts for this new version. What that means is you can connect more things. You can connect more devices, add your microwave, add extra items that you can power at one time. Now, one other big benefit is this. You can put a lot more solar input. The previous version could only handle 1,600 watts of solar input going into the machine. This new version can handle 2,600 watts of solar input. And there's 2 ports. So there's 2 ports instead of 1 port. You can connect 2 portable solar panels if you want to get an extra one. For example, if you bought 1 solar panel for it and you went, well, this is good, but I want more, you can buy a second one and you can connect the second one. The original Delta Pro, you couldn't do that. So you're getting a fair bit more flexibility. The other difference is it's quieter. So battery packs, they do make a bit of a noise, like a bit of a cooling sound noise, because they have fans in them to make sure the battery doesn't die. Like you don't get a battery that in a few months' time, it's like an original Nissan Leaf battery where it's seeing degradation. So it's got a battery management system that has fans in there that keep the battery cool. But the newer version, it's quieter. So they've used quieter fans. It's gone from 45 decibels, which is, to be honest, kind of noisy. The new version is 30 decibels. Now, noise doesn't work on a logarithmic scale. So what that means is that this one is actually makes about 80% less noise than the previous version. It's completely different, much, much better. So the life cycle has also increased significantly. Life cycle for the original battery, the Delta Pro, the original Delta Pro, was 3,500 cycles. The new one is 4,000 cycles. That's a big difference, as you can see. The other difference is that 12-volt DC output puts out more power. So if you're going to be using that 12-volt output, potentially kind of like DC output in your car, you can get more power output from that actual port. In addition to that, the dimensions have changed. The newer version, it's a little heavier. It's 6 kilograms heavier because you're getting more battery cells packed inside it, but it also is slightly bigger. It's about 10% bigger. Kind of interesting to see here what the company is saying. They're saying, start an energy-saving lifestyle without the need for electrical work. With the Delta Pro 3, you can create a home energy storage system without a grid connection, cutting down on installation costs, store solar energy in the Delta Pro 3 during the day and use it at night to power your household. Appliances, saving around 22% on daily energy consumption with just 1 unit. Add an extra battery, you can save 44%. 2 batteries, 2 extra batteries, you save 68%. Guys, I didn't actually pay anything for my electricity costs over the past 3 months. I think I was in credit by $100, but in winter that will change. And the truth is I'm sending a lot of electricity into the grid and I'm making almost nothing out of doing that. So this is an idea I came up with before I even saw this blurb from these guys on their website. I thought, you know what? Why not use my solar panels to power this battery, or maybe a couple of these if I buy another one, and charge them and then just simply use them to run things during the nighttime. You can run your fridges, you can run, to be honest, you can run all kinds of things. And you can do that without electrical input. So without getting an electrician to actually come and install them, you just connect it to your fridge, connect it to any high usage items in your house. So that's an option. Like I said before, it's an option. Really, there's 4 use cases that I see for this. Having it in your car in case of emergencies, using it for camping, using it to power devices at nighttime that you've powered the machine using your solar during the day for free, then power devices at nighttime, and then use it in emergency situations when you have a blackout. So there's so many actual use cases for this product that it makes it a bit of a bargain. People say you don't need a battery, you shouldn't buy batteries. But in this case, as you can see, there's 4 different compelling reasons why I think this is a really good product. And for me, as I said, it's been a game changer. So how much can you actually power? Well, using 1 battery, you can power an electric heater, say a 1,000 watt electric heater for 2.2 hours. Probably wouldn't want to do that unless you're in a snowstorm. You can power a refrigerator on 1 battery for 3 days. And I think that's accurate based on my experience. You can power a washing machine for 8 hours of use. I don't know if you'd want to wash clothes for 8 hours, but you could. You can power a clothes dryer for 1 hour. Clothes dryers use a huge amount of electricity. If you've got a heat pump clothes dryer, you can power for 2 hours probably. You can power an electric oven for 2 hours, and you can power a coffee maker for 3.3 hours. Now, that means in total, you can actually power things you probably need more importantly. Here's an example. Phone, Wi-Fi router, a laptop, LED light, and a refrigerator, you get 12 hours, right? That's probably the stuff you would want in a blackout. For me, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a light so I can see stuff. I wanted my fridge to run so I don't waste all the food in my fridge. Laptop, right now I'm working on my laptop, and Wi-Fi router, need internet, and a phone. And that's going to give you 12.1 hours on one battery. Now, if you've got two batteries, you're going to get 24 hours to run all those appliances. Now, obviously, if it's an emergency, you don't need to run an LED light 24 hours a day. You don't need to run a laptop 24 hours a day. You don't need to run a Wi-Fi router 24 hours a day. You don't need to run your phone 24 hours a day. So really, if you think about it, you're probably going to get 2 days from 2 batteries in an emergency situation. That's what I think anyway. All in all, you can see there's some pretty compelling reasons why products like this are beneficial. And I think you can probably pay them off. If you think about it, if you actually have solar panels, you charge this battery during the day, to potentially charge up your devices during the nighttime. Like I said, power things in at nighttime. You could probably pay it off within potentially 1 or 2 years. But then you've got what is essentially a pretty high power generator. So yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think I made the right decision? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.